won a Na Hoku Hanohano Award and establishing years in the business. How does that happen? How does someone with some of these things, actually, I'm very, very grateful for these things. I'm very, very, very grateful for these opportunities and for these awards. Mahalo ke akua. This is Hawaii Music Awards. That's right. I'm so sorry, I kind of forgot. I mean, this is a long time ago, okay? But how does this happen? And also in honor of the Golden Globes and the Oscars and the Grammys and everything else that honors and awards people that have put work into the industry, into the music industry, film industry, songwriting industry, media industry, film, etc., etc. That's why I brought some of these out. Okay, now I'm not bragging. I'm not here to show off. I'm just here to say, hey, yes, I've won these awards, and this is going to be a very interesting story of how even after winning, you can fail. It happens in life. So how does that happen? And how can we avoid the painful rejection of not hitting or landing your mark, or not hitting or landing on audition that you really, really need? Because let's face it, we live in the most expensive place in the entire world, Hawaii. Yeah, let me just tell you. So, okay, 2002, Ke'ahewai had won most promising group of the most promising artist, Na Hoku Hanohano Award, and also the People's Choice Group of the Year, Favorite Entertainer of the Year. I'm very proud of those because that's where people actually have to go out and vote for their favorite artist. And to win something like that is like, it's the voice of the people. Pretty much when Luna Lilo won over King David Kalakaua, that's like a big deal. When you win by votes, that's from the people and not so much only of the industry and the members, that says something. So I'm very, very thankful, very, very proud and just happy that that happened past time. But 2002, gosh, that's 17 years ago. And so we had already done very well. You guys remember Ke'ahewai music. Let's see, I was making my way through the industry. Ke'ahewai had already recorded like 6 albums by them, last album being Changing. And I was making my way through a collaboration that I had done with Mighty J, that's Jennifer Wright, and Tiare Swan. Love those girls. They're amazing, great collaborators as well. We created a really good project called Calling Out. And then what I wanted to do is make a full circle and really embrace Hawaiian music. If you guys didn't know, Ke'ahewai actually started with Hawaiian music before we started writing. And so I already knew that one day I would be singing and recording Hawaiian music. I knew that. At some point in my life, I would be making that pivot. And so it was in 2008 where I started recording. Well, I started jumping into the studio for the pursuit of recording my very first solo album, and it was going to be in Hawaiian music. What did I have to do, though? Well, like anything else, just like Ke'ahewai, we had to gig, we had to perform, we had to pick up opportunities that allowed us to perform the songs that we had written so that by the time the album came out, we were ready. And I just pretty much thought, okay, I'm going to implement the same steps. But instead of like gigging at a coffee shop or at a bar, I really thought that what I was going to need was the voice of the people, like all things, and an audience that loved and listened to Hawaiian music. Now, in this part of my life, in 2008, I had jumped out of a relationship that was not healthy for me or conducive to my lifestyle, to my health, and I'm not going to go into that box, but I needed to leave and make a new move and like turn the leaf, in other words. And so what does that mean? It means I was a single mom and I needed money. That's what it meant. And so not only did I have all of these like to-do things on my list to check off, but I wasn't gonna, like I said, I wasn't gonna play for free. I mean, after some of these, you gotta like level up. There's things that you don't do anymore after you kind of reach a certain stratosphere or a certain level in your career. And at the same time, there were a lot of new places opening up in Waikiki, and they were looking for the hottest band, the hottest guitarist, the hottest soloist. They were finding ways that they could place different acts for different reasons, for different audiences at the time. And so, long story short, it was the Jimmy Buffett restaurant. I don't know if you guys even remember that. Now it's Maui Brewing in Waikiki. But at the time, Jimmy Buffett was just coming into Waikiki and he was looking for local artists, of course, because we live here, that could play Hawaiian music, but also play to his people. Now, Jimmy Buffett, that's like Margaritaville. Very, very different. Very, very different. And the kind of Hawaiian music that he wanted, well, I don't know if his managers or his team or the panel knew exactly what it was that they were looking for. But here's a few reasons of why I failed, but I'm going to share that after I share my story. As I mentioned, I was leaving a relationship. I was looking for work. I literally had to crawl back to old jobs and just suck it up, bite my tongue, and endure. And I did. So I had gone back to a hotel. I was doing hotel massage therapy again. I had to do that. It was really good money. And at the same time, I was like, after I'm done with my shift, I might as well pick up some really good work where I can play and work on some of my music, play to the Hawaiian audience that still is in Waikiki or hangs out in Waikiki, work on some of my island contemporary music that I had written, and make some money at the same time. The schedule was really tough to work out because, well, it was, my daughter was with me. Rule number 1, don't bring your kid to work. Auditions are not bring your kid to work day, okay? I can still laugh about it, but it was painful during the time. Anyhow, there I am trying to get myself ready for this panelist. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I totally have to appeal to this panel. And I really gotta make this happen for me because it's gonna make a difference in my monthly income. It's gonna make a difference in my vocals because now I have a place to kind of get my voice out there again, especially with Hawaiian music. But it just so happened that my daughter got dropped off to the audition. And it was like, here you go. And so I was like, okay, I got this. I can do this. I'm a mom. At that time, my daughter was already 4 years old, so I can handle this. Thank you, Lord, for having some really good friends. Still to this day, Jen and Zaisha were there, and they told me, hey, Mai, don't worry. You go up there, you do your thing, and I'm going to make sure that she's fine. She's going to be fine. You'll be fine. She's 4 years old. She'll listen to me, et cetera, et cetera. So I was totally stressing out. Again, nothing you want ever close to the type of spirit and space that you want to put yourself in. Never to be in a place of high stress or high anxiety. Always to be in a place of confidence and calmness and clarity, okay? 2 very different polars, 2 very different extremes. So there I am on stage. Introduce, slate for the camera, say my name, let them know these are the songs that I'm going to be doing. And it was a 3-song audition, meaning from song 1, you tell a little bit about yourself. In the middle of song 1 to song 2. Song 2, it's got to be something a little bit different. Song 3, okay? I can't give all of what I do away. That's really not what lost me the audition. Because yes, that's the title of this show is How Did I Fail on Audition? How did I fail on audition? Well, I did. My daughter, I love her so much. She's so adorable. I mean, now she's 14, but she was so adorable at 4 years old. She couldn't help but come up to the stage and dance with me. But one of her aunties bought her chocolate ice cream, and she had chocolate ice cream all over her face, all over her clothes, all over her hands, and here she is dancing on stage. And here I am trying to perform without trying to laugh, without trying to cry. And she's dancing in front of the audition panel and also looking at me and hugging me, holding my leg, and going back out to dance for the audition panel. This story it brings up so many different emotions. I already knew then and there that I wasn't going to get it. Okay, this is not going to happen because I'm sure the panelist is thinking, if this mom can't figure out plans ahead of time for her child, what's going to happen when she actually gets booked for the job? Are we going to run into these situations where she doesn't have a babysitter and her daughter's going to be on stage with her with chocolate ice cream all over her face? Or maybe her daughter might go up to guests, and then what's going to happen with this mom singer? This mom singer is going to have to leave the stage to get her daughter situated. I mean, I could imagine 100 things that the audition panel was thinking. I don't blame them for not choosing me. For whatever reason, that happened, and it was completely 100% meant to be. And I can tell you with 100% confidence that while it may have been hard for me and difficult for me to land that audition, it's one of the memories that I have that I hold dear to my heart. And I'm sharing it with each and every one of you because maybe this story will help you in your pursuit and in your career for whatever it is that you want to do. God bless my daughter's soul. Thank God, we got to outgrow the phase of me ever having to audition ever again. So a lot of people tell me, hey, Mai, you should do The Voice, you should do this, you should do this. There's so many people out there who tell me I should do so many things. And let me tell you, if you listen long enough, people are going to tell you what they think you should do too. People are going to should all over you to kingdom come if you don't just let them know that you got it going on and you're fine and that you're doing your thing. But that is how, ladies and gentlemen, keikis, teens, opio, kupuna, whoever's watching this right now, that's how I failed an audition. Even after having years in the industry, even after having won a few awards and been on the radio station. I mean, you would think that someone like me or anybody of this caliber of already having that kind of experience would ever fail an audition or possibly ever need an audition again. But we are always kind of auditioning. If you think about it hard enough, we're always kind of auditioning and selling, whatever it is. Now, if you're in a relationship, you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, something simple like you really want to eat somewhere and your girlfriend or boyfriend wants to eat someplace else, but you get your way. The reason why you get your way is because you know how to communicate with that person. It happens in our friendships. It happens at work. We're always kind of selling. We're always kind of playing the game of persuasion. Whatever it is, you're always kind of in an audition, sort of. Especially when you meet people that you don't know for the very first time. You want to make an impression. And so this story will also help anyone who's going to be at the auditions this Saturday. Yes, if you come and you have a keiki, please, I implore you, do not do what I did. I implore you to get your act and your schedule and your things and your needs together because it's going to help you in the long run. People will make judgments of you the minute that you walk through the door. In fact, before the audition even happens, the panel will know yes or no if you're going to be the right fit for them, whether or not you're going to be the person that they're going to want to work with, okay? Really quickly, we want to say hi. Hey, aloha, hi guys. Want to say hi to Noe and my sister Serena and Kumu Keola. Aloha e Keola. Aloha e Kumu Keola. Thank you guys for joining us. And also, aloha e Bri. Hi, OCD Hawaii. What's up, Stunna? Hi, guys. So if you folks have any questions, feel free to reach out. And I also want to encourage you to join our email list because I'm able to really share directly to you, at least on a daily basis, on what it is that I think can help you level up in the marketplace of this entertainment industry. And so I'm sorry to keep this so short, but that's the story of how I failed an audition. And I hope that none of you will ever have to feel or experience that type of rejection and embarrassment that I had to go through. And maybe I had to go through that and share the story just for you. You guys take care. God bless. Thank you for joining the Mailani Hawaii Mentorship Podcast, YouTube channel, Facebook Live and Instagram Live. I thank you all. God bless. Aloha.